I just fed him and gave him some water. Even a dying man wants water. You know, he might throw it all up, but I'm not going to have him, you know, die of starvation. And, you know, he wanted to eat. Earlier he wouldn't eat anything. He ate it. That doesn't mean he doesn't need to be put to sleep. Of course it doesn't. But he ate what I gave him and he drank water. I gave him more hemp extract too. See? That will knock him out. That's what I want him to have peace. I can't even believe he ate. He drank water and ate. I also used this pee thing that I had to collect the urine sample when I had hopes. When I had hopes that my dog was going to be around. Oh. I also had hopes that my mother was going to snap out of whatever she's in. Not happening. Not happening. But I did feed him because if he wants to eat, earlier he wouldn't eat. It's midnight. He wouldn't eat all day. He would not eat. He wanted to eat now and drink. I'm not going to starve him and not have him drink. Okay? Again, even dying people, even if you're dying and you're thirsty, like, can I at least have a glass of water? I know he has to be put to sleep, okay? I can't do it. I don't even have the money right now. And you have to arrange for them to come. And there's a waiting. You have to wait. And I have to try to see what's going to happen with her. He did eat and drank. That's a miracle. Talk about a miracle, huh? Eat and drank. He's still alive tomorrow. I've only been giving him a half a drop of hemp extract, CBD oil. I'm gonna give him a whole one. That's if he's still alive. Oh, I didn't know there's a difference between CBD oil and hemp extract. That's what I give them. I think that's hemp extract. Full spectrum, broad spectrum of phytocannabinoid rich. I've been using them interchangeably. Canine hemp oil for relief from nausea. Older dogs and those battling chronic illnesses sometimes suffer from nausea or poor appetite. Full spectrum hemp oil has a calming effect on the GI tract, helping to relieve nausea and stimulate the appetite. This hemp oil extract has omega-3 and 6 in it. It induces sleepiness. I want him to sleep. When he's sleeping, he's at peace. When he's sleeping, he's at peace. When he's sleeping, he's at peace. Oh, God. Sweet boy. Mom not doing well. I was hoping she would snap out of it. Nurse was here on Monday to give Mom her shot and noticed nothing wrong with my mom. Nurse is focused on her own problems. I don't see how she couldn't notice anything's wrong with my mother, like seriously. My mother's been getting progressively worse. I can't call the cops when the cops don't take me seriously. No matter how sick she's gotten in the past, she's never stopped eating. She's been taking her night meds. I've made sure of that by watching her take them every night, but I'm not up when she takes her morning meds. She won't or can't say what's wrong with her. She was supposed to see her psychiatrist a couple days ago, but that got postponed 2 weeks. I was hoping she'd snap out of this latest funk, like has repeatedly happened in the past. I was hoping the nurse would notice something was seriously wrong with her. She hasn't attended church in 2 weeks, hasn't had her piano lesson, has stopped watching her favorite TV shows, sleeps in her clothes, doesn't shower. But remember, according to that cruel towards me cop, my elderly schizophrenic mother who has signs of dementia is an adult who can do what she wants. What a fucking joke. Of course, when I say to the vet, Omar hasn't been the same since his vet visit. He must be having an adverse reaction to the injectable drug that you gave to him. I'm probably going to have to put him to sleep. I sent an email to you last night, but then he woke up at 8, so I had started to write. I wrote it, and then I didn't send it, but then I did send it. I'm sorry Omar was having trouble, but sounds like he's feeling better now and has eaten something. That doesn't mean shit. In my experience, this antibiotic injectable is a very safe drug that I've used many times. Every drug given has potential side effects, so we always weigh the benefits versus the potential problems, yeah. But the person who wrote the website online says you should tell your clients, the pet owners, and then let them decide what they want to do. If they want to go with this new antibiotic versus tried and true antibiotics that have been around forever, but you have to give pills. Again, she probably just thought I wouldn't give Omar the pills or something. She might have thought at that time I wasn't feeding him enough. I could tell that she was disgusted with me, but then I talked to the helper, and she goes, let me go talk to her. Because she wasn't understanding. Doctors are so rushed. She wasn't understanding. Okay, I switched up his food. He choked in front of me. It was horrible for half an hour. Everything. Just a catalyst. Chain reaction. His blood work and stool sample were normal, but that doesn't guarantee he doesn't have something going on that can't be detected with blood work or an examination. If he doesn't improve, I urge you to have a recheck exam sooner rather than later. Yeah. if he doesn't improve, I have to put him to sleep. Did you miss that part in the title? And you're going away for weeks, so, you know. And I start convulsing and crying, looking up how to have him euthanized at home. And meanwhile, that's what I want to do. That's what I need to do, even though it's going to cost a lot of money that we don't have. But this is... my regular vet's not there. I just want something to come to the home. That's what I want. I need to arrange that, but I also need to get my mother the help that she needs and doesn't want. She's clearly given up, and she knows she'll wind up in the hospital, but she's in denial, or she's past the point of no return. I'm in a nightmare. She wrote, I'll be away until such and such day. I look forward to seeing him for his recheck soon. You're gonna not see him for his recheck, okay? And then I'm not gonna accept that. And I sent this to her when she was already gone for the day, probably. Lethargy is a potential side effect of injectable antibiotic convenia. Omar was a ragdoll for the 5 hours. I thought he had seriously injured himself. Then he woke up, ate, and went poo and pee. He's behaving the same today. Won't wake up to eat. He was fine before he went to the vets. I know what's happening to him is from that drug. Every drug has risks, but convenia is new compared to the tried and true antibiotics Omar has periodically been on in the past. Plus, since she said she's had no trouble ever with that drug with any animal, maybe his frail condition meant that injectable antibiotic was not right for him, even if you've used it no problem on other animals in the past. I will likely have to put him to sleep, especially since you aren't even going to be in the office for weeks. I'm going to look into having a vet come to my home. We'll see what happens with him today. If I never see you again, thanks for everything. You know how much I've loved you for all these years. That's why if Omar had to be put to sleep, I wanted you to be the one to do it, the one to be there with me while I broke down and cried. My mom's doing very badly mentally as well, so while dealing with this double whammy, I'm desperately trying to not completely fall apart. I've used this many times, she says. I wonder how many times she's actually used it. The fact is, it doesn't matter. I need to have someone come here and put him to sleep. Wasn't expecting this one. Like I said, he was okay. He might be thin, but he was still eating every day, several times a day. He was still eating, okay? It's just that like, the mushed food in the needle feeder, even not in the needle feeder, he'd spill it, he'd get all over himself. I didn't know, couldn't tell how much was getting into his body. He'd walk away from it. And unfortunately, I can't think of everything. Didn't think of just wetting down the pellets just enough so you could still put them all over the floor. But they're not mush. Just didn't know. I was afraid for him. His downfall was the night he choked the 30 minutes in front of me, including toppling over. When he was toppling over, I thought he was going to die in front of me, obviously. And then he somehow got out of it, but he didn't just choke like he was having the reverse sneezing. He fell over a few times.